Silver is over here enjoying a nice little popcorn. And how about we get started, shall we? So, our first author of today, we have heard their name a couple times, is Wei Zong. Oh, wait a minute. I just made a mistake, though. I thought that the last one we had of Wei Zong was 2599. That's not true. Even though 2599 is pretty heartbreaking. If you guys remember 2599, that was the one with the one child who can only do a task 75% of the amount, and then the other 25% they will immediately fail, which caused a lot of, especially because the child was Asian, a lot of problems in the household with the mom, because they thought that the child was like, doing it on purpose. No, but that was, I thought it was the last previous one we had from them, but that's not true. We had 2625 was the most recent one, which is also pretty good. It's the dwarves in the tunnel that if you try to explore more, they're always like really like unnaturally happy, and if you try to explore more, you might end up trapped in some sort of almost like a cockroach trap, like slime trap, and they will eat you. They will consume you. Man, they should get us one more. Oh yeah, that's SCP. Want me to explain? No, Mechanic, let's not do that joke again. Like, Mechanic, you need to get some more jokes, some different jokes in your system, man. Like you're running the same three things. Come on, be more creative. Imagine explain that to non-SCP people. I mean, any SCP. Explain to non-SCP people, except maybe the ones that are based on mythology, might be a lot to take in. Alright, from Wei Zong, we got the Navajo Skinwalkers. I'm a fan of anything Native American, urban legend wise, so I am looking forward to that stuff. What is Steph? Okay. Alright, here. Ooh, what an image. Look at that. Okay. Also, let me double check again what Howard said for this read, just real quick, because I don't want to accidentally miss something out. He did say, okay, we should be good. Okay, 5.9 and 5.3 have, no, 5.2 have, tales that I want to read. Okay, gotcha. Alright, sorry about that. Let's get started. Oh shit! I forgot to reduce the music. Yeah, thanks for telling me. There we go. Because usually the music is quieter. I'm sorry, I forgot to do that. Object class. Special containment procedure. Currently the plantation has 3 SCP-2750. Oh, so now I hope that Fallen Star has not left, because I fucked that up with the music. They probably, I was like talking, they're like, man, this guy, I can barely hear him. Okay. The Foundation has 3 SCP-2750 instances in containment. SCP-2750 instances are not permitted to change. Oh, okay, you still do. Whew! Good. We're good. Instances are not permitted to change their appearances for any reason. Any changes in appearance are to be noted, and SCP-2750 instances are to be punished accordingly by revoking certain privileges. I hope some white privilege. Capture of uncontained SCP-2750 instances is difficult due to the aversion that SCP-2750 instances show towards humans, and the rarity of SCP-2750 instances themselves. Containment teams are to conduct a monthly sweep of the areas where SCP-2750 instances have been known to inhabit. Ah yes, research. I'm totally not a serpent's hand mole. I'm keeping my eye on you, lad. I'm keeping my eye on you. Keeping my eye on you. Okay. Okay, here we have a picture. First capture of an SCP-2750 instance by ASCII operatives circa 1860. You know what the face reminds me of? This. Doesn't it? Am I reaching a little bit with this comparison? Especially like with the pose? You can see it, yeah. Afro is a DBD fan. I mean, if you look on my normal channel, not the Dr. AfroFluff channel, but my other AfroFluff channel, I have uploaded like 4 to 5 Dead by Daylight funny montages where I do like a lot of like funny edits and jokes. So yeah, I don't play it regularly though. I play it like once every blue moon, like not even once every time the planets align. Because I only play it for video's sake. Other than that, I don't really play it. But yeah, the reminds me of the Wraith, especially the pose, the face. Yeah, reminds me of that. Description: SCP-2750 is the collective designation referring to a group of anomalous humanoids that are known to inhabit in the southwest United States. If Steph were here, we would be joking about how they brought the US back into the SCP world. Specifically, the regions of northeast Arizona and southern Utah, notably around the area of the Navajo Nation Reservation. SCP-2750 specimens closely resemble non-anomalous humans of Navajo descent. Following this trend, SCP-2750 instances invariably wear clothing and masks associated with Navajo culture of the 1800s. Beyond their stated anomalous properties, SCP-2750 instances resemble normal humans from a biological standpoint. SCP-2750 instances demonstrate the ability to change their appearances and body shapes to various animals found in the southwestern United States, particularly those that are prominent in Navajo culture, such as coyotes, foxes, wolves, eagles, and crows. This effect is voluntarily triggered, and all captured SCP-2750 instances have shown the ability to change into at least 5 different animals, though field reports have suggested that certain instances possess the ability to change into 9 or more different animals. Well, I mean, this foundation is the American branch after all. Imagine trying to communicate with SCP-275. Oh, I mean, I'd rather not. I mean, so far, they're not after my life. They can transform into animals, but they're still Euclid, and they look a little bit creepy. But hey, some people just look creepy, and they might be the nicest person you ever know. All SCP-2750 instances possess eyes that resemble those of their favorite animal to mimic. That's cool. I like that. Despite possessing animal-like eyes, most SCP-2750 instances demonstrate normal human vision. Ah, that's a shame. You don't get like, you don't get D&D dog vision. It is currently estimated that roughly 100 SCP-2750 instances exist outside of containment. SCP-2750 instances have been noted to travel in migratory groups pursuing a hunter-gatherer lifestyle. Interviews with captured specimens suggest a tribal structure akin to that practiced by the Navajo people in the pre-Columbian period. SCP-2750 specimens have shown extreme aversion to human contact. No! Friendo! SCP-2750 migration patterns specifically avoid any sign of human settlement, and all discovered instances seem to have instinctual fear of humans. Understandable, very understandable. Despite a close proximity to the Navajo Nation Reservation, no SCP-2750 instance has ever been found within the territory of the reservation itself. No SCP-2750 instance has been encountered in the field since 1983, though signs of habitation from SCP-2750 have been found, such as the remains of campfires, tracks, and temporary encampments. And here we have a picture, second known capture of an SCP-2750 instance circa 1870, so like 10 years later, right? Yeah. Damn, okay. Interesting. Let me see what you guys are saying. I saw that some it's cool that they don't actually take your skin accurate myth. So shapeshifting, yeah, hear me out. What? Wait, would you want it to transform into an animal while doing it? You, for some reason, you would befriend SCP-2750 and adopt it as a companion. Wait, are you saying me? Also, I just never realized the lights are not on here. There we go. Because I don't think the way he says "hear me out" is the same as the internet usage of the sentence. So I don't think he means that. All right. SCP-2750 instances demonstrate expertise in many bushcraft skills, which is believed to have given them the ability to evade Foundation capture. To date, all known captured SCP-2750 specimens were impaired in some way, such as by disease, injury, or exile from SCP-2750 society. Knowledge of SCP-2750 has existed since the mid-1800s, when the American Secure Containment Initiative first made contact with the ASCII, first made contact with the Navajo people. A predecessor to the Foundation that was based in the United States from the 1790s to the 1940s, it eventually became one of the organizations that merged to create the modern-day Foundation. Oh, there's an ASCII article. I know it's probably not pronounced ASCII, but it just sounds cool, cuter to say it like that. It kind of like adds this like really... Also, by the way, thanks to follow. For some reason, it didn't... this Streamlabs did not do any noise when you follow me. Where was I? Said people gave the first prescription of SCP-2750 to an ASCII agent, which is currently the oldest record of SCP-2750 existence. The noteworthy portion of his letter is transcribed here. Following the meeting, the natives described at length some manner of beast that plagues them much viciously. They call it a Yinaldloshi. From what I gathered, this creature endeavors to invade the privacy of their homes to devastate the people within. The beast is of a mindless temperament, aggressive and deadly. In addition, these beasts may adopt the skin of all varieties of animals to bewitch the minds of men, as well as calling in a voice so pure and innocent a man would not dare to question it. Some prefer the skin of a human, while others prefer the way of the common animals. I am most worried, however, by the claims as to the mental properties of these beasts. One of the shamans swore up and down that they could know whatever a man was pondering with the slightest force of will. Should one of them glare at any poor soul, the unfortunate man shall lose all control of his limbs and mind. Had I not witnessed one of these monsters with my very own eyes, I should not have believed such an outlandish story. I am of the opinion that these Naldloshi present nothing less than a highly dangerous threat to the peace. Their bellicosity about the natives, along with a much feared tracking and hunting ability, leads me to fear some expansion of violence to the people of our country. I write you this letter and send it through the fastest channel so that you may send a response here to quell any sort of unrest from these creatures. Unfortunately, they are racist, which is not surprising. I'm aware that's what makes them interesting. One of many things. Good thing the Foundation became woke, am I right, fellows? Fellows? Sure. Well, I'm just going to keep on reading. Following this incident, it is believed that an ASCII force was deployed to the region under pretense of Native American pacification. Further notable records of SCP-2750's containment outside of this incident do not reappear until modern-day containment. SCP-2750's existence to the public has been concealed under the Patterson-Gimlin Protocol, which has successfully decreased knowledge of SCP-2750 to the point of cultural fiction. Sorry. Cultural knowledge of SCP-2750 among the Navajo people persists, as it is mostly for historical purposes and not due to actual belief in its existence by the majority of the population. Active enforcement of the Patterson-Gimlin Protocol for Navajo groups is not necessary. Additional SCP-2750 documentation, Level 3 clearance required. Native American pacific. Yeah, no. I caught that as well. I was like, So wait, what? So this is... Ooh, there's a lot of extra stuff here. Okay. During transference of SCP objects from ASCII to the Foundation control, numerous documents were discovered that pertained to SCP-2750 upon review by the newly established Foundation Ethics Committee. These documents were sealed from general viewership. They have been reproduced here in their entirety. Okay, document 1, here we go. This document is continued from the earlier letter presented in the description. Furthermore, the shamans begged of us our support in eradicating these creatures from the earth. Being as we are in need of allies in the region, I saw no reason not to accept the medicine man's offer and be rid of a dangerous beast at the same time. The Natloshi seem to live in some savage tribal cult, much like the natives themselves. Okay, dude. I'm of the opinion that this requires more investigation, that we ought not to be caught in unpleasant situation where we know nothing of our foe. Crazy how the Foundation has fucked up many species, cat people, water nymphs, Bigfoot, Skinwalkers, man, the Foundation sucks, or also the clowns. Oh, I think I know what this out is going. Yeah. There is a little bit of some sprinkles of foreshadowing right here. Yeah, right? The moment they're like the Natloshi live in savage tribal cults. It's like, and you're like, okay, that's interesting little fact. And then like the natives themselves, and you're like, why did you say that? Why did you add that part? You could have just left it after the savage tribal cult, comma, instead of a comma, period. There was no need. There was no need for extra words right there. I'm of the opinion that we require more investigation, so we ought not to be caught in an unpleasant situation where we know nothing of our foe. Document 2. The following is a telegram dated to the 9th 2nd 1857, approximately 3 months after the above letter is believed to have been sent. Field report. Initial assault successful. Stop casualties. Minimal. Stop. Well, minimal. Stop. Complete surprise. Stop. Native allies, please. Please stop. Sorry, I forgot that that's how they fucking wrote. Like the Morse tax, facts, not tax, facts things. Cavalry fortifying, full, stop. Document 3, because like when you read like any Lucky Luke comic, you saw like how that's how they said things. Stop is basically like just the period, right? Document 3, the following is a telegram dated to 9/5, 1857. Field report, devastating counterattack, stop. Animals in camp attacked, stop. Casualties high, 89 killed, 289 wounded, all forces retreating, stop. Immediate reinforcements requested. Full stop. Full stop. Document 4. The following is a series of telegrams found archived together. They are dated 12/7, 1857, 3rd/7, 1858, and 6/7, 1858, respectively. Field report. Quarterly ASCII casualties 43 killed, 90 wounded. Stop. Native casualties 87 killed, 192 wounded. Stop. Enemy casualty estimates 125 killed, 502 wounded. Stop. So we can see that this is just a full like blown out war happening between these two sides. And not only that, these Natloshis can fight really well. At least well enough to like, I mean, 43 killed and 90 wounded, and natives 87 killed, 192 wounded. It's pretty. They seem to be pretty good at fighting. Of course, the Foundation is also pretty good at fighting because enemy casualty estimates 125 killed, 502 wounded. That's high numbers. Fortification in place. Stop. Constant raids. Stop. Cannot progress into enemy territory. Stop. Request artillery. Full stop. Field report. Quarterly ASCII casualties 26 killed, 75 wounded. Stop. Native casualties 63 killed, 143 wounded. Stop. Enemy casualty estimates 89 killed, 297 wounded. Stop. Successful use of artillery. Stop. Advanced good. Stop. Disease spread in enemy. Stop. Expecting quick victory. Full stop. Field report. Let me see what you guys are saying. Wouldn't be surprised if I just straight up said the N-word in one of the documents. I mean, the original D-class were escaped slaves, so yeah. When it puts the American in a, for real, God bless the U.S. Hey, wait, who was even the president at this time? Teddy Roosevelt? Was he in the 50s? In the 1850s? Was he in here later? I thought he was later. Field report. Quality Usky casualties, 192 killed, 782 wounded. Jesus Christ. Stop. Native casualties, 490. My God. Maybe leave it at that. It's just, maybe it's not worth it. 409 killed, 873 wounded. Stop. Enemy casualty estimates 831 killed, 1,076 wounded. Stop. Enemy offensive bloody. Stop. Request more troops. Stop. No trust animals. Stop. Full stop. Jesus Christus. They're like, hey, we almost got it. We almost got it. More people dead. More people wounded. Nah, we need more reinforcement. More people dead. More people wounded. Come on now, just one more final push. More people dead. Sounds like the Foundation are trying to raise this SCP. No, I think the Foundation hates the Askin actually, like even though it was them. As became part of the Foundation, they're trying to bury the past, yeah. It's like when you see a cringe moment of yourself and hate. I mean, this is more than a cringe moment of yourself. This is this is beyond. But yeah, it is part of like the Foundation's history, where you can say like, yeah, we were like this before, but now we're different. Document 5. The following is a letter dated to 11/25/1858. It's believed to have been addressed to then ASCII Director John Orville. Director Orville, the Naldloshi War is concluded to our success. Were I to choose though, success is a poor word. Heavy Naldloshi resistance is all but gone, as all leads are dead or captured. Yeah, I mean, no wonder they're fucking afraid of us. No wonder they're afraid of us. The first time they dealt with us was a full-out war. No wonder they go like, listen, if we smell human beings, fucking big-ass curve around them. Don't even attempt to get close to them, because they might just strangle the shit out of you. Yeah, for this cause we paid nearly 400 lives and our allies more than 1,000. We counted and burned over 2,000 enemy corpses. I fear that sporadic war will continue for years to come, until the enemy is totally eradicated, but seeing the strength of this foe, it may be many years until it is truly over. I hope that it was all worth it, John. Colonel William Tyson, 7th Cavalry Regiment. Not sure if it was worth it, dude. Like, you know what's crazy about this? They didn't even like show any signs that they wanted to do anything towards humans, right? This was just one dude going like, listen, I'm just making an assumption, but I do think these guys might kill us one day. And then everybody was like, yeah, no, that makes sense. They have shown all the aggression of a snail, so why not fucking go in there and make sure they can't attack us yet? If we're the victor of the future, we don't have to worry about getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Fucking assholes. I cannot. That is. I think that's worse than, for me personally, because the War Nymph is one of the SCPs that I started to read, and that was like the first one where I was like, the Foundation can like suck ass as well, you know. It's not they're not just trying to like do a lot of good things, and sometimes they have to make the tough call, but no, sometimes they're also just assholes. And this right here is a class A example of a asshole. Document 6, the following is an interview with the first captured SCP-2750 instance. Oh, actually, you guys were saying something. Let me read what you guys were saying. That's why I should volunteer the clowns and Skinwalker trauma bodies against humans. Absolutely, I think the same. This is even the only time the Foundation did a genocide. Yeah, I mean, they were true to Sigma against saying all that stuff. Like that meme where the old man, you know, this one guy was like, "Hey, I don't like them," and then the Foundation was like, "Okay, how about we fucking wept?" It's so dumb. This SCP is really fucked and messed up. ASCII really sucked. Okay, let's go. The instance was captured following a battle between ASCII forces and an SCP-2750 raiding party. The instance spoke exclusively in the Navajo language. The interview has been translated from Navajo to English for ease of access. Damn you all. A may T-hold, oh fucking hell. T-hold to Toti, drown you children. The fire of Hashesnisni will purge your souls from this world. Please. Calm yourself. That is truly that is truly the most fucked thing you could say to anybody in that situation. After you killed majority of their tribe, families, friends, and they look at you with hatred and go like, I hope whatever spirit we have on our side will hunt you down and make sure you suffer a big time. You're like, hey man, come on now. What's your problem? How about you chill out a little bit? It's like, I'll be like, immediately, this metal thing right now is full of water. I'll just home run his head off, because that is. You dare to speak to me in such a manner? You who speaks the language of the dying, or the Daini? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm butchering all these names. I'm very sorry. You betrayed our people, so who are you to speak to me? You are nothing to us, and your punishment will be swift once you die. Oh, that's okay. So it looks like they're saying that they can speak the language. So it must be a Navajo interviewer, which is even also pretty fucked up. To just be like, hey, like I can speak your language, and then I'm telling you to like, calm down. I do not understand what you are saying. Do not mock me, snake tongue. I am not mocking you. Please come. Lies. First you shun us for our arts and gifts that you are so jealously coveted. Then you attacked us, provoking Caesar's warfare that has devastated us both. Then you twisted us into unimaginable monsters in order to destroy us. And now, you have the gall to insult me so? I do not understand what you are saying. Can you elaborate? I have heard what you said of us. You call us mind readers and violent beasts, as if we were no better than the worms that crawl through the earth, and some sort of creature that was devoted to the evil. Our people are dying thanks to our lies and envy of our gift. Blood is on your hands, brother, and our people will have their vengeance for it. Now I'm curious if the interviewer has no idea what the fuck happened. Like did nobody tell him? Passing Gimlin protocol. You killed my family, bro. Calm down. You wiped out 1/3 of our species. Please chill, bro. Chill, bro. I only did a genocide. Lol, said ASCII. Yeah. X on the genocide. I want to punch the interviewer in the face. I think the interviewer is rage baiting. I want to put this interviewer into the big stare at SCP. Everybody's so mad, and I love it. I mean, it's the most respectable response to somebody like you killed like 1/3 of my people. It's like, so if you and I cannot talk in a calm, fashionly manner after a small little bit of killing of your race, then you're nothing but a savage. Passing Gimlin Protocol. The Passing Gimlin Protocol is currently in effect for SCP-2750. Active awareness of SCP-2750 is to be encouraged as a cultural phenomenon due to the inability to properly contain awareness of the anomaly at this present stage. All personnel should consult the procedural handbook for general containment for more information. Also, did I understand this right before? They said, like, first you shun us for arts and gifts that you so jealously coveted. Is SCP-2750 saying that the Navajo stole like their culture? Is that what I'm understanding? Or like, because I assumed it's like or is it because like at the end I'm just assuming that the interviewer is also a Navajo person who can, or maybe not, maybe that was just a wrong assumption. It's just a white dude that can speak the Navajo language. And this could be arts and crafts could still also just talk about, you know, when white people came into the US and it was like, oh hey, you guys have some cool stuff, it's ours now. I think the gift they're talking about is the shape-shifting ability. First you shun us for arts and gifts that you so jealously coveted. The interview is white because he's from Uskin. This is, yeah, no, okay. But what's the arts? So the arts and gifts. First you shun us for arts and gifts that you so jealously coveted. Then you attacked us, provoking Caesar to water as if us both. Then you twist us into unimaginable monsters in order to destroy us, and now you have the gall to insult me. So I thought then you twisted us into unimaginable monsters. Okay. Well, let's continue. Display Director's Note, SCP-2750, Level 4 clearance required. Director's Note, there's a big... Okay. Today, at the Foundation, we're able to pride ourselves on our ability to contain anomalies with a minimum of visibility, collateral damage, and suffering. This, however, was not the case for one of our forebearers in the American Theater of Anomaly Containment, the American Secure Containment Initiative. It's going to be like, hey, listen, man. Listen, we're good now. But back then... From time to time, we discover artifacts and anomalies that were badly butchered thanks to 19th century containment quackery and political motivation. It is our duty to clean up these messes of our ancestors. SCP-2750 may be the most blatant example of this. The documents currently on display for Level 3 researchers are only a fraction of what we have on SCP-2750. While they do accurately portray some components of the Uskies' role in the Indian Wars, they do not mention the unexpected side effects. You see, Navajo mythology has never stated that SCP-2750 have ever had a limit on the number of transformations possible, and we never found a reason why SCP-2750 appearances have dwindled at a faster than expected rate even following the purchase. We recently found a new SCP-2750 instance in 2008. Yes, if I was wrong, that's because the new instance we found was very, very different. This one couldn't transform properly, so it was stuck in a state between a coyote and a human. What we gathered from it was that this is becoming the new norm among SCP-2750 populations. Apparently, the fact that it allows SCP-2750 is to some degree genetic. The dwindling genetic pool has led to the inbreeding that causes improper transformations. In addition, the increasing difficulty of finding game to hunt in the American Southwest has caused a dramatic decrease in SCP-2750 populations. The previous site director and the security committee that he assembled deemed that the further knowledge of this development would be dangerous to site morale, and chose not to reveal this information publicly. The last thing we need, he said, is more researchers taking pity on anomalies. Indeed, we are not kind to anomalies that we contain. We do not seek to inhumanize them. However, we do not destroy our anomalies, and we treat them in a logical manner. In this particular case, the wholesale destruction of an entire anomalous population thanks to political motives and shoddy evidence is inexcusable. Never forget the consequences of your decisions. Anything you choose to do here should not be taken lightly. Jeremiah Whitfeld, Site Director. Why doesn't Modern Foundation assure that they've changed? No, Oski, you made them fuck their sisters. Oh, my fucking foundation still fucking evil. Like at the end, I understand that they're like we're not gonna. I mean, I don't like it either, but they're like we're not gonna treat anomalies like you know, guests in our house. I get it. I get that you're not gonna like try to get attached to anomalies or anything like that. I understand that. At the end, I still think you can still treat them with respect, though, right? Like, yes, logical manner, sure, that's fine, but also you can just be like. Especially if it's a human anomaly, sentient and sapient, you can still be like, okay, let me just talk to you like an actual being, and not like some thing. So at the end, I understand the Foundation doing now, not being like they're all gonna be super nice and all that stuff, and also to answer your. Questions and why don't they try to convince that they have improved? If my ancestors had to go through a genocide for somebody, it's gonna take a lot of time to be convinced that you know, that they're better now, especially knowing that some of the anomalies that they keep are still being treated horribly, or at least, you know, not humane, even though the ethics community is trying their best to to do that. So if I was SCP-2754, even if the Foundation came to me multiple times like, hey, no, we really changed, we're much better, I would still be like, yeah, but I'm keeping my distance, man. You might be better now, and that's good, that's awesome, that's cool, but who's to say that in like 10 years when a new director shows up, they might just be like, no, go back to how we used to do this, and then we are back at it again with you guys wanting to kill us, you know? So I would, if I was, so at the end, I don't think there's a point of trying to convince them that they have improved. If I was SCP-2754, I would just keep a big distance away from them, for sure. But yeah, no, this was really good. I agree with everybody who's saying this is good. It's a strong start. The strong start of today's reading. And yeah, like I'm always down for Native American culture and urban legends and monsters like that. But yeah, that was cool. All right, let's get to the next one.